This is the Oticon Amigo Desktop speaker. This is the Oticon Amigo R5 receiver that goes in the desktop speaker box. And this is the Oticon Amigo T20 transmitter. Now what you'll need to do is pick a responsible person in order to check the equipment's functioning each morning. To do this, unplug the charging cords from the desktop speaker and from the transmitter. Turn on the Oticon T20 transmitter by pushing the button on the transmitter's top and holding it down until the LCD screen on the front activates. You should see the transmitter's frequency on the screen. Next, turn on the Oticon R5 receiver located in the Amigo Desktop speaker box by moving the slider on the side from 0 to 1. Turn on the Amigo Desktop speakers by sliding the switches on each speaker to the center. A blue light on each speaker will indicate that it is on and charged. The Oticon R5 receiver should be attached to the Amigo Desktop by a cord that plugs into the headset jack on the receiver. Speak into the Oticon T20 transmitter's microphone. You should hear yourself through the Amigo Desktop speaker. If you do, that's great. That means the system is working. If you can't hear yourself, try the following. Look at the light on the top of the Oticon T20 transmitter. It should be red. The Oticon T20 transmitter should be turned off to charge it each night. If it is not charged, charge it again and try again. If you still don't hear your voice, make sure the transmitter and the receiver are on the same frequency. The number on the screen is the frequency of the transmitter. The receiver should have the same number on its screen. If the numbers don't match, you can change the frequency of the receiver by sliding the channel button on the top of the receiver to CH and using the plus and minus buttons below the screen to change the frequencies. If you still don't hear your voice, try increasing the volume of the Amigo Desktop speaker. To do this, slide the channel button on top of the receiver to the volume setting. This is seen as a sideways triangle symbol. Use the plus and minus buttons below the screen to change the volume. If you still don't hear your voice, contact your audiologist. What you can't do is rely on the student to tell you if the system is working. If your student says it's not working, repeat the steps above to determine whether it is or not for yourself. When the equipment is not being used, it should be taken to the classroom and charged. The following steps should be used. Turn off the Oticon T20 transmitter. Connect the charging cord into the port on the transmitter's bottom, and then of course the other side into a wall socket. The Oticon T20 transmitter must be in the off position to charge properly. Turn off the Oticon R5 receiver by moving the slider on the side from 1 to 0. Leave the cord attaching the receiver to the speaker box connected. Turn off the two speakers by moving both sliders to the outside. The charging cord is located in the speaker's box at the back. Plug this charging cord into a wall socket. For even more explicit instructions, please access the Amigo user guides or the shortcut guides. Both of these are available on SharePoint in the audiology section.